The unstoppable woman. Master your mindset. There's a force inside every woman that, once unleashed, makes her unstoppable. But the truth is, most women never tap into it. They let self-doubt, fear, and the expectations of others keep them small. But not you. Today you take control. Today you rewrite your story. Because the difference between an ordinary woman and an unstoppable one is not luck. It's mindset. There is something powerful about a woman who refuses to be defined by limits. She understands that the greatest battle is not in the world around her, but within her own mind. The difference between a woman who thrives and one who merely survives is not talent, beauty, or luck. It is mindset. Your thoughts shape your reality. What you believe about yourself determines what you allow, what you chase, and what you achieve. The unstoppable woman knows that the world does not hand out success freely, but she also knows that nothing is impossible for the one who refuses to quit. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "And within you, there is a force greater than any challenge you will ever face. But the question is, will you tap into it?" Every day you have a choice, to let fear control you or to take control of your mind. Fear will whisper that you're not good enough, that you don't have what it takes, that you should settle. But the unstoppable woman refuses to listen. She knows that fear is only as strong as the power she gives it. Instead of letting doubt paralyze her, she takes action despite it. Growth doesn't happen in comfort zones. Strength isn't built in easy moments. Do the thing you fear, and the death of fear is certain, said Ralph Waldo Emerson. And that's the truth. Each time you challenge fear, you weaken its grip on you. Success starts in the mind. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not capable, that's exactly what you'll become. But if you tell yourself that you are worthy, strong, and capable of overcoming anything, your actions will follow. The unstoppable woman doesn't wait for confidence to find her. She builds it with every step she takes. The mind is the most powerful tool you have. But like any tool, it must be sharpened and used with purpose. What you focus on expands. If you constantly dwell on past failures, your mind will create more hesitation, more self-doubt, and more excuses. But if you train your mind to seek solutions instead of problems, to find lessons instead of losses, then nothing can truly defeat you. The unstoppable woman understands this deeply. She knows that setbacks are not signs to stop, but signals to grow. Every challenge is an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more prepared for what's ahead. Most people sabotage themselves with their own thoughts before they ever take action. They say, "I'm not ready. What if I fail? What will people think?" But the truth is, no one is ever fully ready, and failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey to success. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "A hero is no braver than an ordinary man, but he is brave 5 minutes longer." That's the difference. The unstoppable woman doesn't quit when things get hard. She pushes forward even when self-doubt creeps in. She understands that discipline must be stronger than emotion. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline is what keeps her moving forward on the days she doesn't feel like it. This is why mastering your mindset is everything. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you want to change your life, you must first change your thinking. The unstoppable woman replaces negative self-talk with empowering beliefs. She reminds herself daily, "I am capable, I am strong, I will figure it out." These are not just words, they are instructions to the mind, programming it for success. And once the mind believes, the body follows. The unstoppable woman knows that her mindset determines her destiny. But mastering the mind is not just about positive thinking. It's about training yourself to respond to life with strength, resilience, and wisdom. Challenges will come. Doubt will whisper. Fear will try to hold you back. But instead of breaking under pressure, she learns to rise above it. She does not wait for the perfect moment. She creates it. She understands that her growth is in her response. One of the biggest differences between those who succeed and those who don't is how they handle failure. Most people let failure define them. They see it as proof that they are not good enough. But the unstoppable woman sees failure as feedback, not as a final outcome. She analyzes, learns, and adjusts. Every mistake is a lesson, every setback a stepping stone. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising up every time we fail." This is the mindset that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. She also understands that what she consumes shapes her thinking. Negative people, toxic conversations, constant complaining, these things drain energy and poison the mind. Instead, she surrounds herself with inspiration, with knowledge, with people who challenge her to be better. She reads books that expand her thinking, listens to voices that empower her, and feeds her mind with wisdom rather than worry. Because she knows that a strong mind does not happen by accident. It is built by intention. Every day, the unstoppable woman reminds herself, "I am in control of my thoughts. I choose growth. I choose confidence. I choose action." And with every choice, she builds the mindset that makes her unstoppable. The unstoppable woman understands that self-discipline is the foundation of true freedom. Most people think discipline is restrictive, that it takes away their ability to enjoy life. But she knows the opposite is true. Discipline is what gives her control over her future. It allows her to break free from distractions, bad habits, and wasted time. Without it, dreams remain just dreams. With it, she turns those dreams into reality. She doesn't rely on motivation alone, because motivation is temporary. It fades with emotions. Instead, she builds routines and systems that keep her on track even when she doesn't feel like it. She knows that success is not about making one big decision, but about making the right small decisions every single day. Waking up early, exercising, staying focused on her goals, saying no to things that don't serve her. These are not just habits, they are commitments to herself. And when things get difficult, she reminds herself, nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Ralph Waldo Emerson's words fuel her because she understands that enthusiasm doesn't just come from inspiration, it comes from commitment. When she stays consistent, even through the hard days, she builds confidence in herself. She becomes the kind of woman who doesn't just start things, she finishes them. Discipline is what separates those who wish from those who win. The unstoppable woman doesn't let distractions steal her focus or temptations weaken her willpower. She knows what she wants, and she is willing to do what it takes to achieve it. Because at the end of the day, success is not about luck. It's about the choices she makes, the effort she puts in, and the discipline she masters. An unstoppable woman does not allow fear to control her decisions. Fear is one of the biggest barriers that hold people back. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough. But she understands that fear is just a signal, not a stop sign. Instead of letting it paralyze her, she uses it as a guide, a sign that she is stepping outside her comfort zone, where true growth happens. She reminds herself daily that courage is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. Every successful woman has faced doubt and uncertainty, but what sets her apart is her decision to keep going despite those feelings. She doesn't wait to feel ready. She acts. She knows that hesitation leads to regret, and the only way to grow stronger is to face challenges head-on. She understands that failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the journey to success. Every time she stumbles, she chooses to learn rather than quit. She doesn't see setbacks as proof that she isn't capable, but as lessons that refine her. She studies her mistakes, adjusts her approach, and keeps pushing forward with more wisdom and resilience than before. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Do the thing you fear, and the death of fear is certain." She lives by this truth. She knows that the only way to eliminate fear is to face it repeatedly until it loses its power over her. Whether it's speaking up, chasing a dream, or making a bold decision, she doesn't let fear dictate her life. Instead, she builds a habit of action, proving to herself that she is stronger than her doubts, because the unstoppable woman knows this. Comfort zones are safe, but nothing great grows there. She refuses to settle for a life that is small and predictable when she is meant for so much more. She chooses courage over comfort, knowing that the moment she stops fearing failure is the moment she truly becomes unstoppable. An unstoppable woman understands that true success is not just about reaching a goal. It's about the journey of continuous growth. She knows that setbacks are not failures but lessons, and she embraces challenges as stepping stones to something greater. Every time life tries to knock her down, she rises stronger, wiser, and more determined than before. Her mindset is her greatest weapon, her resilience is her armor, and her belief in herself is unshakable. You have that power within you. You are capable of more than you know. Never allow doubt, fear, or the opinions of others to dictate your future. Instead, remind yourself daily that you are unstoppable, unbreakable, and limitless. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path, and leave a trail." So go forward boldly, carve your own path, and create the life you deserve. If you found inspiration in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue bringing motivational content to help you grow and succeed. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Keep pushing forward, keep believing in yourself, and always remember, you are unstoppable.